Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, blurs of all ages, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. I am Montel, also known as Rogue Catnip here, and I am known to the world as the Frosty Bearded Blurticorn. I wanted to pop up in here because this is just this is a test. I finally decided to get into StreamYard, and when I tell you I'm trying to figure this all out, trust me, I'm trying to figure all this out. And it is one of the craziest things in the world. But I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and just being a part of this. Just yeah, welcome to the Blurtercast. I am here to see if this things will work. I want to be able to interact with everyone who's come through here, who has been a part of making Rogue Catnip a blessing, and just want to say thank you so much to everyone who comes through here. Over the next few weeks, few months, hopefully over the next year, I'm going to be inviting incredible people in here, and we're going to have us such amazing conversations and commentary and everything else. And if you're here and you want to say hello, please jump in and say hello. I'd love to see someone saying hello and being a part of the conversation, because you guys are amazing. To everyone who has contributed to getting me over 1,000 subscribers, I cannot thank you enough. I cannot thank you enough for what you do. In other words, as I speak in my extremely elderly voice, you guys are freaking phenomenal. I call it like I see it. And I appreciate you implicitly for everything that you do, as you are here for the first ever Bloodcast. After this, I'm going to be streaming on my Twitch stream, because let's face it, I got to get some gaming in and everything else. But I never miss out on the opportunity to say thank you and to give flowers. And I'm giving massive bouquets to everyone who has decided, you know what, I'm going to subscribe. Click, or you've seen one of my videos and you've liked it. Click, or you've left a comment. Click, anything like that. I greatly appreciate, because this I'm when I say I'm still on my journey to learn who I am and to find out more about myself and what I'm capable of and what I'm missing out on, and the collaborations and just putting in work, because the mission is still out there to bring blurs from the dark into the light, to continue to contribute to this community, to tell people that hey, your progress, your passion, your determination to create something, it doesn't fall on deaf ears or blind eyes. People see what you're doing, and people can relate to what you're doing. Just believe in yourself. And I want to thank everyone who does this. There are people who will follow me that are on to have their own YouTube channels. And let me tell y'all, YouTube is not easy. This year will be year 10. Oh no, this is year 9. Next year will be my 10th year having a YouTube channel. And when I tell you this has been a struggle, this has been a struggle. People call it a struggle. No, you got to sing it. It's a struggle. And I have enjoyed everything about it immensely, with no complaints. And I thank everyone who is truly a part of this, because it means a great deal to me. Because all I want is just to create something wonderful. And if you're here and you're hanging out with me, you're supporting me, I thank you so much, and I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for just getting me to where I am right now with the YouTube channel, with my Twitch stream. If you know me from Instagram, Navy Montel, you've come over there. You've seen me on the Blurticorn Convos, which I'm going to be using this for double duty. So on one side, the convos are going to be continued on Instagram, but I'm going to be slowly transitioning the longer ones over to here on YouTube, because Instagram is being weird, because my convos are normally anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half. Hey, love, what is going on? I see you watching me over there. Hi, one of my favorite people, one of my favorite supporters, is nothing but family. Hey, love, what's going on? How are you? Oh my goodness, I love when my people come in here and they show me love, and all it means is that this is another platform for me to continue to show positivity and to just promote everything that's great about being a nerd, especially being a blurred and a blurticorn. Fam, I have no complaints whatsoever about what I see and what I do and what I'm a part of, because it's so amazing. It's so amazing when you finally let go of every judgment that people have placed upon you, and all of the dissenters and the negative people, and you just pursue what you love. When you pursue what you love, Man, there is no feeling like it in the world, especially when you know that where you are is where you want to be and you're not focused on the standards of other people. Now, I understand that all journeys you pretty much taking notes on everything. Excuse me. You're taking notes on everything on how you can get to this point and to this point. You're getting advice from people who have traveled that road. And sometimes you want to get advice from people on how that journey is going. Well, guess what? It's still an amazing journey, but now you're becoming more equipped. You're becoming well equipped with tools and with advice and even stories of experiences from other people who have traveled down the road. Now, I personally would love to be able to talk to other YouTubers and get advice from them, just like I want to talk to other Twitch streamers and get advice for them. Because even though I've been streaming on Twitch for about 3 years, and only in the past couple of years have I gotten to affiliate, and I'm just running with it, which, like I said, I will be streaming once I get off of here. I still want to take in any advice, whether it's how to conduct myself on the camera or settings on my Streamlabs or adding on different bots and things like that. I know I don't have any bots on mine. I am botless. Okay. I am botless. Okay. I'm extremely botless right now. So, but I'm working on it though. And it just means a great deal to me to be able to learn more and to progress into another direction. And if you're watching this for the first time, thank you so much to everyone who has been coming out and showing me love on my YouTube channel. With now that everybody's gone, and I did a review for Black Adam, which was a phenomenal movie, and of course me doing my trailer reactions. Yes, I'm still doing my trailer reactions. That's not going to change because I enjoy doing those. Something organic like that, something that's not scripted or made up, something that comes straight from my heart. You can tell if you watch the videos whether or not I'm legitimate or I am upfront about it or just being genuine, because we got so many people out here who are being fake because they're worried about views. I'm not worried about views. They're going to come, whether it's 1 or 1,000, whether it's 5 or 50, however it is, that's what it's meant to be. And I did a review for Black Adam and I gave my honest opinion based on how I was feeling. I'm not a critic in any way, shape, or form. I'm a fan. I love movies like this. I love doing trailers for stuff like that because that's who I am. That's ingrained in me. That is a part of my being. And doing YouTube, I've always wanted to get my message out there. So to anyone who is on their journey, God bless you. I'm rooting for you. I'm throwing energy your way. To everyone who is out here doing the thing unencumbered and unashamed and unapologetic, I'm throwing flowers at you because you're inspiring me to continue doing my thing, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's being a Twitch streamer, whether being a content creator on whatever platform. I guess I'm now considered a content creator because I do stuff on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok. I don't do anything on Facebook. Facebook is just a platform to go, hey, guess what I got? And then just disappear. And on Twitch and I'm a podcaster. So I have the opportunity to speak on different platforms, but I want my message to continue to be a genuine, honest, and an uplifting one. And I want people to be able to relate to what I'm saying. That's a lot of what we're missing out here nowadays. We're missing out on the ability to relate to what someone is saying that's not necessarily negative. But if there's a message behind it and there's a lesson to be learned and there are things that we can say or do that would inspire, absolutely. By all means, absolutely. Let's go for it. Let's do it. I'm all for it 155,000%. And we got to get out of this mindset that because something isn't to our level of perfection, that it is wrong. We already know it's going to be flawed because none of us are perfect. But if someone's putting their best foot forward to create something beautiful, if they are trying to create something that will stand the test of time, that 50, like 10, 20, 30 years down the line, someone could look at the same video and go, wow, I didn't think of that. Huh? Who'd have thunk it? Go figure. So, and I decided to do this test because I decided that StreamYards is another platform that I've seen good friends of mine, my folks at the Blurred's Eye View are doing it. We're doing here the Color Commentary Wrestling Podcast. I am 1/6 of a fantastic group of people that talk pro wrestling. And eventually, I want to transition Blurticorn Speaks onto StreamYards so we can have our live chats on different things and bring folks in and just make it a lively discussion. And that's what I want. Plus, here, Road Catnip, I want to make this the Blurticorn Stop. Make this the Blurticorn Stop. Come to the stop, grab a beverage, get some snacks, sit down. Let's talk about different topics. Let's talk about different subjects. Let's just make it amazing and make it fun. Why? Because it is and it will be. As long as I continue to have this passion for everything geek and nerd, as you can tell, if you've never really seen behind my background, if you look around there, these are the things that make up me. I'll even turn the chair a little bit so that way you can see some things. See some things. You see some things. What you can't see is the messes around the floor. But I promise you I can walk around. But this is who I am. This is who I've always been. This is who I continue to be. And I love this. And I'm going to give credit to everyone who is out there working and busting their ass and creating content and trying to build on the Blurred community, because that is a community, honestly, that I resonate with the most, because I'm a Blurred. I'm a Blurticorn, straight up. Absolute facts. I am a Blurticorn to my heart. There is no getting around it. I am unabashed about it. And I will tell anyone in a heartbeat, look, be happy with who you are without tearing down someone else. Therein lies the key. You can be happy with who you are and what you love. You can have passion for anything that you're pursuing. You can continue to add progress to whatever you're trying to do. Wait, what? What are your thoughts on male pineal flare? Okay, I'm not even really sure what that means. Male pineal flare. I'm not really sure what that means, but I'm scared. So if this is somebody who just wants to kind of pop in and just not be a part of the conversation, yeah. Male pineal flare. And once again, people pop in and pop out. So here's my thing. I know they're going to be idiots like that are going to come in here. That's cool. But you know what? Don't worry about my pineal flare, because it's amazing. It's amazing. And I love what I do. And I appreciate everyone who comes in and just becomes a part of the conversation, because this is what it's always going to be, a conversation, especially with my fellow Blurreds, fellow nerds, fellow geeks, gamers, card gamers, cosplayers, otaku, other anime fans, along across the board. We could talk about conventions. We could talk about anime. We could talk about anything. I am not a fanatic on a lot of things. There are still some things that I have not been exposed to, but that's okay. That's part of the education. So if you're watching this after the fact, I want to say thank you so much for popping in here on my test. If you want to see me do more of this, and I'll come up with an official name for this, I was saying the Blurticorn Stop is actually a pretty decent title. So Undateable, I know you're still here, sweetie. What do you think? Should I continue making that the title, or should I come up with something a little more flairish? But I would like to do this, and I want to invite other people who are YouTubers, podcasters, cosplayers, content creators, Blurreds overall, and have us a wonderful conversation and talk about things. And yes, I'm gonna flare it up where it's gonna have an amazing countdown and all this other stuff, because I've seen it other places. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I like that. I want to do that. And just make this another safe space. That's all. Just make it another safe space. But I'm going to bounce out of here, you guys. I want to tell you thank you so much for just popping up in here like a print. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, if you want to go that route, you go that route. I'm not touching what I got, because I think it's fine just the way it is. Woo, boy, some things I just don't get it. I don't get it. But thank you, love. Thank you. So if you have a suggestion on, should I do this? Should I make this a common broadcast? Do this often? Oh boy, they're coming in here, boy. They are coming in here. Okay, who is this? What's going on, Quint? How you doing, man? How you doing? No, actually, no. This was just a test. Oh, yeah. Oh, you want to hear a story? Oh my gosh. She says yes. Quit ask, do you want to hear a story? See, now I'm scared. I am totally scared. See, now you can't just say yes to anybody because you never know who's going to pop up in here. This is kind of weird. So, hmm, I'm actually kind of terrified. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually kind of scared. So, friend of mine was sick. Went over. Oh wow. Okay. There are just some things that I feel like are a little more personal and a little bit more appropriate. Um, Chris, hey brother, what's going on, man? See you popping up in my first ever test broadcast. Oh, that's awesome. Good to see you, man. How you doing? And Quit, I am sorry to hear that. I really am. I really am. I am truly sorry about that. And loss on any level is still powerful because I'm still dealing with the loss of a dear friend of mine. Well, I hope it is because if you do, then that's going to be a blessing for you. But do whatever you got to do and just make the best of your situation, regardless to what it is. Do the best you can and just focus on yourself. That's all you got to do. Just focus on yourself. Loss is a natural thing. Like I said, that's something that I've had to deal with before, but I digress. Thank you guys for hanging out here with me. I am going to end this because oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. You never know whose life is going to have an impact on you, and you never know where they're going to come from or what they're going to do for you. So always the best thing to do is just to be your best self. In whatever arena that you stay in, whatever avenue that you travel, just be your best self. And just know that somebody out there is watching you, and what you do can determine what direction that they go. You know what I mean? So we're playing Borderlands 2. Okay. All right. I see y'all doing that's hashtag couples goals. That's what I'm talking about. Hashtag couples goals. I love it. I absolutely love it. But y'all coming in for the inaugural uh first episode of the Blurticorn Stop. And this is in cooperation with my YouTube channel, Road Catnip. If you guys have had a chance, please go check out my video, especially my blind reacts to my. Thank you, Quint. Thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you for the sub, my friend. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I always want to feel like everyone can have a place here with me because everybody needs a place somewhere. I don't tolerate disrespect. So at the same time, you come in, you act accordingly, you act appropriately. But when you're here and you're having a rough time, I understand that. So I will more than definitely be able to support you and be able to uplift you and encourage you. That's just the way it is. So I'm going to go over to Twitch and I'm going to stream onto Twitch and we're going to have fun there. Undateable, Chris, I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And as I always say on all of my on my social media and all of my content. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. You were one of those people. So thank you. Thank you for having confidence in my content and being a part of something amazing and just being the true wind beneath the wings of this channel. All I can do is make the content. But it's you guys that will watch it, like it, comment on it. So thank you. And just it's our congratulations. It's not just mine, it's ours. And I appreciate that love, okay? But in the meantime, in between time, yep. As I always say, and I'm gonna do, and Chris is gonna help me with this. Okay, you ready? Stay nerdy, stay geeky, and stay sexy. Oh, I love my family. Okay, you guys take care. I love y'all. I'll see you later. Bye bye.